Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something really unique. It's an excerpt from a narrative called The Weaver of Worlds. And it's fascinating because it really plays with that line between, the everyday world and something else entirely mythical almost.
Yeah, it does.
So our mission here is to sort of unpack the layers. It's a story about connection, about sacrifice, really, and these unexpected ways two worlds can just collide.
Yeah.
And it's all set in this very rich, specific cultural context.
Absolutely. And what's so compelling, I think, is that even with that specificity, you find these really universal themes woven through it.
Yep.
It goes beyond its setting, touching on experiences that feel deeply human and, well, maybe not just human, as we'll see.
Right. Destiny, choice.
Yeah.
It's all in there.
Exactly.
Okay, let's unpack this then. The story starts with Salman. He's our central character. A farmer, about 30, lives in a traditional Punjab village. Pretty simple life, very hardworking, keeps to himself mostly.
Yeah, solitary is a good word. The source mentions his parents passed away.
Yeah, years ago. So it's just him, his fields, the mosque, very routine, very quiet, humble, isolated. We're talking a small mud hut, an ox, not much else. People respect him, sure, but no deep ties.
A very predictable world.
Until it isn't. So one day he's walking back from his field, passes this old, kind of desolate well.
Ah, the well. These often pop up in folklore, don't they? Places
Right.
crossing over.
Exactly. And this one has a reputation in the villagers who say Janat. Genies, listen to the size, they're spooky.
A bit eerie, yeah.
He glances over, probably doesn't think much of it, but then he stops. She's a woman. She's dressed in white, completely silent, perfectly still.
Okay.
And she's described as terrifyingly beautiful. Barefoot, no sound. Her face is sort of blurry, but her eyes, deep, empty, fixed right on him.
Wow, that's quite an image. Blurry face, empty eyes, unsettling.
Totally. And then he just blinks, and poof, she's gone, vanished,
Just like that. So right away, his reality is punctured.
completely shattered.
And you can imagine the impact. This guy, his world is soil and solitude, right? Suddenly, this apparition. The text says his heart is restless. It's more than just being startled, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. It's deep unease. Fear, maybe, but something else too.
Curiosity, maybe. A
Yeah.
pull towards the unknown. It definitely shakes him out of that isolation. And then there's the dream that night.
Right. The same woman appears in his dream,
Uh-huh.
and she speaks.
What does she say?
She tells him very clearly, we need you, Salman. You are the one who can open the doors of generations.
Okay, whoa. So not just a random sighting, there's purpose here. A huge question mark suddenly hanging over this simple farmer's life.
Exactly. And the unease, it just keeps building. Next morning, he goes back near the well.
Drawn back to the site.
Yeah. And he finds these footprints, strange ones, definitely not human, leading towards the well.
Okay, physical evidence now. This isn't just in his head.
Nope. And then she appears again. The woman in white. This time her face is clearer. And the description is intense, strikingly beautiful, impossibly fine features. And she gives him her name,
Finally.
Zuleika.
Zuleika. And what does she say this time? She must explain something.
She does. She's very direct, actually. Says, I am who came in your dream, Salman. My name is Zuleika, and I am not alone.
Not alone.
And she drops this. We are 4 sisters, Salman. We are not from the world where you breathe, but our and your destiny are linked to each other. You are the one who can connect both worlds.
Wow. Straight to the point, no ambiguity there. A different world. Linked destiny. Him is the connector. And does she say why him? Why this ordinary farmer?
Yeah, that's crucial. She tells him, your simplicity is your strength, Salman. Your heart is pure, and that is why you were chosen.
So it's not about worldly status or anything like that. It's his inner nature, purity. That's a really interesting element. Often in these kinds of tales, it's a hero figure or someone powerful, but here it's simplicity.
Right. But then, just as he's maybe processing that, Zuleika adds another layer of mystery, almost a warning.
Oh.
She says her 3 sisters will arrive soon. And what they're going to ask of him, she says it's no ordinary thing.
Okay, so the stakes just keep rising. Cryptic, ominous. Talk about a setup. He must be reeling.
Totally. More questions, probably a lot more dread now.
Yeah.
What could they possibly want?
Yeah, exactly.
So after all these unsettling hints and warnings, we get to the main event, you could say, the big meeting.
The moment of truth.
It's night, full moon, 11 o'clock. Salman's back at the well, waiting. And then he sees them. 4 figures, all in white, coming from the well.
4 of them, just as Zuleika said.
Yeah, their eyes are shining in the dark.
Yes.
This is Zuleika. And he sees the others now, too. Her sisters, Amna, who has eyes full of sorrow, Layla, with this kind of secret smile, and Sophia, whose face is just pure intensity.
What distinct descriptions. Sorrow, secrets, intensity. It paints a picture of different personalities, different aspects of whatever they represent.
Definitely. And then they make their proposition. It's huge.
I can only imagine. What do they actually say? Amna speaks first.
Amna, the one with sorrowful eyes, yeah. She explains basically, our world is separate from yours, but sometimes a bridge forms between them. You are that bridge, Salman.
So confirming his role again, he's the connection.
Then Layla, the one with the smile, she clarifies the request. We ask you for a promise, a lineage that will connect our and your world.
A lineage. Okay, so this isn't just about him. This is generational, connecting worlds through descendants. That's immense.
Exactly. It's a massive commitment they're asking for. But then Sophia, the intense one, she delivers the real bombshell.
There's more.
Oh, yeah. She says flat out, we will become your wives, Salman, and the children born from us will be neither human nor jinn, but an amalgamation of both worlds.
Wow. Okay. Marry all four of them and have children who are hybrids, neither one thing nor the other. That's staggering.
Right. The text says Salman is just speechless, like the ground is literally slipping away beneath him. He tries to talk, but nothing comes out. His entire reality just imploded.
I mean, how could you respond to that? It completely rewrites everything he knows about life, family, reality itself. And then Zuleika gives him the ultimatum, right?
Yeah, she lays it down. Your decision will change our destiny, Salman. Think. She tells him to meet them tomorrow night, same time, same place.
And the choice.
Say yes, and we are yours. Say no, and we will disappear. But then she adds this incredible weight. But remember, this decision is not just yours, but of generations.
Man. Talk about pressure. His free will versus the fate of, well, potentially two worlds, or at least their lineage. It's an unbelievable burden for one person, especially someone described as so simple.
How do you even weigh that?
You probably can't rationally. It's beyond comprehension.
So the next day, Salman is just wrecked. He goes to his fields, tries to work, but his head is just full of their words.
Consumed by it.
Totally. And despite the fear, which must be immense, the source mentions this unusual attraction pulling him. He's trying to fight it, maybe tell himself it's crazy, it's not real.
But deep down, he knows. It's that pull, that destiny maybe, that purity Zuleika mentioned.
Perhaps. It's this internal battle, the sheer terror versus this inexplicable draw.
Huge conflict.
So night comes again, the moment of decision. He walks back to the well. His hands are trembling, the text says, but he manages it.
What does he say?
Just one word.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Firm, clear. Yes. And with that single word, his life path is irrevocably set. He's committed. He's the bridge.
And presumably now they reveal more about themselves now that he's agreed.
Exactly. The truth comes out. Layla, the one with the smile, she confirms it.
What does she say?
We are jinn, Salman.
Jinn. So the village whispers about the well weren't entirely wrong.
But she clarifies immediately. Not the jinn who spread fear in your village stories. That's important.
Ah, okay. That is a crucial distinction because often jinn in folklore are portrayed as, mischievous or even malevolent. Tricksters, maybe dangerous spirits.
Right. But Layla says, we are from a race that exists parallel to your world. Our world is made of light and shadows, where time does not flow like yours.
Parallel existence, different flow of time. This version of jinn seems much more complex. Not inherently evil, but different beings with their own reality, facing their own problems. It's a much more nuanced portrayal than you often see.
Definitely. And then they explain why they need this marriage, this lineage. They reveal the flaw in their world.
The wound they mentioned.
Yeah. Amna, the sorrowful one, explains. There is a wound in our world, Salman, a flaw that is ending our lineage. Our children cannot be born because the balance of our world is disrupted.
Ending their lineage. So this is an existential crisis for them. They can't reproduce.
Exactly. And Sophia, the intense one, spells out the solution. Your blood, your human heart, can be the bridge that saves our world.
His human essence is the key to healing their world's imbalance. It's desperate, really. Their survival hinges on him.
And we get a bit more context on this wound later from Zuleika. She reveals the origin story.
Oh, like how it happened.
Yeah. She says, thousands of years ago, a chieftain of our world broke a treaty with humans.
A broken treaty between humans and jinn.
Yes. The punishment for this treaty was that children of our lineage stopped being born.
Wow. So it's an ancient curse, essentially, rooted in this historical conflict or betrayal between the two worlds. That adds a whole other layer of depth to their desperation. It's not just some random magical problem.
Right. It makes it much more concrete.
Right.
But this solution, this bridge, It comes with consequences for the children themselves.
They hinted at that. What are the specifics?
Sophia warns him directly. The children born from you will be neither of our world nor yours.
Belonging to neither.
They will live on the border of both worlds, and their lives will not be easy.
So they're the solution, but they pay a price for it. Forever caught in between, that's quite bittersweet, isn't it? They save the Jinn lineage, but might never find true belonging themselves.
Exactly. It highlights the sacrifice involved, not just for Salman, but for his future children too.
A heavy burden for them to carry.
So after the agreement, this bizarre new reality starts in Salman's home. His 4 Jinn wives live with him.
How does that even work practically?
It's strange. They're rarely seen during the day. They mostly appear with the moonlight. They don't eat human food, don't even seem to touch the ground.
Living on light and air.
Apparently.
Yeah.
The text says they live on light and breathe air, and their hearts are somehow linked to Salman's.
Fascinating. Almost ethereal. And how do they manage with the village? People must notice something.
Layla explains their cover story. To outsiders, they'll just seem like ordinary wives he brought from a distant village. They maintain the secret.
Keeping up appearances, a fragile hold on normalcy for Salman, I guess.
Very fragile. And as time goes on, his life definitely changes. He's spending less time in the fields. People start noticing weird lights, hearing whispers from his hut at night.
The secrecy is starting to fray a bit.
Yeah. And then, after about a year, Zuleka tells him she's pregnant.
The first child. The bridge is actually forming.
The first child arrives. A boy. They name him Omar.
And is he different, as foretold?
Oh, yeah. He looks mostly human, has human eyes, but there's this odd glow about him. His skin has this faint sheen, like moonlight, especially noticeable at night.
Wow.
And his behavior is different too. He's nocturnal, sleeps during the day, awake all night, and apparently he can see things Salman can't.
Seeing into the other world, perhaps? Or just perceiving reality differently?
Maybe both. And there's this incredible moment when Omar is just an infant.
What happens?
Salman sees him waving his little hand in the air, and he creates this net of light. Just conjures it out of nowhere.
A net of light. Wow, so his Jinn nature is manifesting physically right from the start?
Exactly. Zuleka explains it to Salman. This is his world, Salman. He is connected to our world. He is the bridge of both worlds.
A living, breathing testament to the pact. It must have been both amazing and maybe a little terrifying for Salman to witness.
For sure. Meanwhile, outside the hut, the village talk is growing.
Yeah.
People are noticing Salman's wives are strange.
Yeah.
Omar being awake all night is weird.
The cracks in the facade are getting wider.
And it leads to a direct confrontation. The village Molvi, the cleric, comes to talk to Salman.
Ah, the religious authority. This could be tricky.
Very. The Molvi's eyes are full of suspicion. He questions Salman about his wives, about Omar. Salman lies, sticks to the distant village story.
Does the Molvi buy it?
Doesn't seem like it. He warns Salman about the old stories about Jinnit and humans mixing, saying those tales are not good. It really ramps up the pressure, the threat of being exposed.
Yeah, that social and religious pressure adds another layer of danger for them. And it's not just pressure from the human worlds, is it? There's trouble brewing on the Jinn side, too.
Right. Just as things are getting tense in the village, Zuleka gets a message from her world.
What's the message?
The wound isn't healing fast enough. It's actually getting deeper. They need more children, more bridges.
So the pressure is on for more children faster, but wasn't there another warning?
Yes. Sophia delivers it. A new danger. She says there's a power in our world that does not want this bridge to form. It is against us.
An antagonist, someone or something actively working against them.
Exactly. And she warns Salman, and now it can reach you.
Okay, so the threat is no longer abstract or just within the Jinn world. It's crossing over. It can physically endanger Salman and his family now. That really escalates things.
Definitely. It moves from this internal generational crisis to an active external conflict.
A whole new level of danger.
So years fly by. Salman is old now, tired, but the source says he has this strange sense of peace about him.
After everything he's been through.
Yeah. He has 4 children now, Omar, the firstborn, and then Noor, Zara, and Jan, all half human, half jinn.
The 4 bridges.
They're described beautifully as an amalgamation of moonlight and earth, living embodiments of that connection he forged.
Wow. And what about the wives? Are they still with him?
They are, but they're changing. They're becoming fainter. Light as air, the text says. Their presence is fading. It's like they're slowly returning to their own world.
Their task fulfilled, perhaps.
Seems like it. The description is poignant, like shadows devolving among the neem trees. It's a gradual departure.
A slow goodbye. And do they say anything before they fully leave?
Yes. Seleka speaks to Salman one last time, really acknowledging his sacrifice.
What does she say?
You fulfilled your promise, Salman. Your children have healed a wound of our world. Now our lineage will live, and your name will echo in both worlds.
Validation, confirmation that his incredible choice, his sacrifice, actually worked. He saved them. His name remembered in 2 realms. That's monumental.
Truly. But Salman, ever the father, has one last, very human question for them.
Which is?
He asks, and my children, which world do they belong to? It's that worry about their identity, their place.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. The core of their bittersweet existence. How do they answer that?
Safiya gives the answer. It's touching, but also confirms the difficulty. She says, they belong to both worlds, and that is why they will never find complete peace.
Wow. So honest. No easy answer.
But she adds, they are the bridge, Salman. They are the bridge that connects us all.
So their purpose is their identity, even if it means restlessness. It's a powerful, albeit sorrowful, conclusion for them.
It really is. And with that, the wives make their final farewell. They vanish completely, like shadows into the trees.
Leaving the children with Salman.
Yep. Entrusting them fully to his care in the human world. His strange, unique family is now his sole responsibility.
And what happens after? What's the lasting legacy?
Well, the villagers, they never find out the whole truth. The secret holds, mostly. But the whispers continue.
About the children?
Yeah, whispers about Salman's kids who play under the neem trees at dusk, whose mothers are not human and whose father is Salman. Their otherness is known, even if the details aren't.
A legend in the making.
Kind of. And Salman, he eventually dies peacefully. Having lived this extraordinary life, connected 2 worlds, healed this ancient wound, his story just becomes part of the village's quiet history, a secret held in the silence.
What an incredible narrative arc for him, from simple farmer to cosmic linchpin.
So when we step back and think, what does this all mean? It's just this incredible journey, isn't it? Salman, this ordinary guy, becomes the hinge point between realms.
Yeah.
It really speaks to the power of a single choice, how one person's decision can ripple out and affect generations, worlds even, way beyond what they could possibly imagine.
It truly does. That idea that even the seemingly smallest lives can be called to immense purpose.
Exactly. It wasn't about him being a hero in the traditional sense. It was his purity, his willingness to say yes to something terrifying and unknown.
And the story leaves you thinking, too, about what family even means, right? When it stretches across worlds, across species almost, it challenges our neat little boxes.
Definitely. The hybrid children embody that challenge.
They live on that border, never fully at peace, but they are the bridge. Their existence is the connection. It makes you wonder, perhaps provocatively, what choices are we making? What unseen connections or legacies might we be forging in our own lives, maybe without even fully realizing it? What bridges are you building?
That is an incredible thought to end on. Something to really mull over from Salman's profound, strange, and ultimately world-changing story. We hope you'll keep thinking about its implications.